Hey, hello guys, and how all are you? I wish you all are fine and spending your day very truthfully and very happy. As I today you know that today I am going to share about the day how I spent my day yesterday on the Miss 18th April. So first of all, on the 18th April there was the Mentor Study for offline coaching institute class. So I first of all at 4:30 p.m. in the morning, but then after I felt some, then I felt after some, means you can say that I am not feeling ill, and then I again slept down, and then I again slept down because you know that then I again slept down, and after some time I then get up at the 5:30, and then I started to read something, but not actually I read. I was just watching the books, and these things means not studying, just spending and wasting the time, spending the time after spending the time. This was the time for the second, and you know that now class takes place. Means class starts from the 9:30. So I on the 7th a.m. I went for the dressing, means every morning business you can understand, morning business that is needed for the everybody in the life of that person, of the every person. So I did, and all these things I completed, and then I took bath, and then we went for the breakfast, and we do breakfast, and then I started to eat something through the while, and then after on the 9:10 a.m. in the morning, then I started to get ready for the coaching, because you know that in our coaching there was more than the 60 students. So this is very that if you will get late, you will getting nothing. Means you can say if you will get late, then you have to sit very behind, and you will be unable to watching on the you will be unable to watch on the book, and book you will not, you have to write every question by the standing, because you have to sit down, because all the you know I am in the HCR campus of the mental research. So there was this is the one of the bad coaching institute. There are the many reasons this can be, but overall thing the students have very large number, so many there. So I got ready at the 9:10, and then I went in the coaching that is just below the building of the my rooms, the room allotted by the mental solution. And after that the first period was by the physics, the physics teacher, and the teacher of the physics was teaching. Physics teacher was teaching us vectors, and about the vector and the types of vector and the properties of vector. And there also the class was very confusing, because I have not studied these things earlier, so I was facing problems in the class, but anyhow I completed. And then after there was very problem in the unit vector and the position vector I felt. Then after the new concept that I started, that is the I cap, J cap, and K cap. These things make me bad, and because I was not prepared earlier for them, because I have watched only two lectures, you can say addition of vectors and only the parallelogram by the using parallelogram. But yesterday class was advanced level, so I was facing problem in these things. So I completed, and anyhow I completed, and many things I felt bad. And after this class there was a 15-minute break for the after every class, and then at the time for the chemistry classes. In chemistry class teaching molecular mass and how to calculate molecular mass, and the number of proton, number of electron, and number of electron, and number of electron, proton, and electron, proton, or neutron. He was, and the class he had given many you can say that questions. There was taking time in the solving that question, so I was solving, but not every question was right, but I tried my best, giving my best, and the chemistry class was understandable. I could understand all the things that he was teaching, so that he was teaching, and I understand approx everything. So there was no any related problem in the chemistry class, because molecular mass, these things are of the class. These topics are of the class. You can say 6, 7, and 8, 9 means below the 11, because these things are not of the class 11. So and after the maths class on the 12:30, and this will go one class hour go from the 120, means 1 hour and 20 minutes, one class 1 hour and 20 minutes. So there was our math class is starting, and in the math class teacher was teaching of set theory, and set theory then completed all the component, means operation on set, some operation of set, the many things which are very confusing in especially the Venn diagram. The Venn diagram means Venn diagram of all the things were not, but the complements and the complements and the semantic difference has created problem on the me. But I tried to explain and use that, and overall I tried to my best to understand, but everything was not understood, because this was the very new topics for the me. So there was a problem, but I tried my best, and these things are not, because you know that these are the early chapters, so there are no such problems in this thing. Means you will face very problem in the future, because in the chapter like 3D, means every other chapter this will be create very problem, because these are the very hard chapter, and they require more concentration in the class, and they require some basic knowledge, so which I don't have. So these things are focusing. I am also, and after that I come my friend, that is whose name is Rupesh. He was eating the lunch, because means you can say yes, lunch, or he was doing lunch. We and my friend I, and we went for the to take our lunch, and take it from the, and we took, and there was not very good things. There was of the papad and papad rice, and vegetables, and pulses are not like pulses are just like, this is the general thing that water is mixed in the pulses, but this was different. In this state, pulses is mixed into water, means you will find 1 to 2 pulses in this, and overall this was the very bad and feeling. And then after we watched, and I watched the phone, and means started to question, but spending just time not reading anything. And then after I tried, when I was doing class, I was teaching very basic, so I stopped the class and started to study from them, because sometimes I get demotivated from my neighbors, because he was very intelligent, and his name is Aryan. He was solving the Singage. Singage is one of the most hard book. You can say the hardest book of the math of the for the JEE and advanced, because not hardest but nice book, because this book comes in the chapter wise, because if you one book of the algebra, in this book there will be the only question of the algebra, and there is the question of the algebra, and you will find this, and he was solving that book, that I cannot even guess that how this will be the solved, but he can solve, because he is intelligent. So these things are pretty, and obviously I get motivated, and then after the Rishabh called me, I approx 45 minutes, and he was teaching about how did he spend his day, and what his teacher is currently in the LN. LN is the one is the best and the best coaching institute of the all over India for the JEE mains and advanced and then NEET. You can also, and the teachers and the LN the module of the LN is the very best, you can say best module of the for the JEE module. You can say in this chapter everything is given. So and because these things are the problem, that one thing is that my dad is also from with me, but he is very intelligent in this subject, so he can forget and everything he can understand. But I will not. So main thing is that ki focus and the alien and the Rishabh. Rishabh is the very intelligent and very concentrated guy. He can study with concentration for many and many hours. He can spend him, but I and also alien. When two power comes, when the two great powers come, they become the greatest. This is like such that Rishabh is very concentrated to actually study, and the alien will make him more concentrated because the alien question all these things are very good.